Bitch, who wouldn't take a tiny home for $100 a year? Now I don't know where I got that information, but that's what I knew. Okay, that's what I was being told. But I got kicked out of the tiny home that I wanted to stay in. Now I'm gonna go and work. Okay? But that's okay. I'm okay. Everyone's okay. Um,
Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, excuse me. Excuse. I got so many thoughts. So many thoughts. Okay. So first of all, this woman is apparently a popular influencer by the name of Iana J. Okay, never heard of you a day in my life. So the popular is insane to me. Like how is she popular? I never heard of her. But whatever. So she's saying that she got kicked out of the tiny home that she was living in because she was told that rent was going to be $100 a year. Bitch, who the fuck do you think you're? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. I don't even think y'all heard that. That's the funny part. I don't even think y'all heard that. Ignore that. I don't even think. Anyway, why are you lying? Who are you lying to? Jesus Christ. Okay, so I believe I know what's happened here. I believe I know what's happened here. First of all, really attractive woman. Really attractive woman. Let's go back and get a good little gobble out of her really quick. Really attractive woman. Really pretty face. Hair nice and done. I'm looking at that hair. If it's done the way that I think it's done, sweetheart, your hair costs more than $100. You can afford $100 in rent. I mean, you can afford more than $100 in rent. Okay, if you're an influencer, apparently she's on TikTok. Okay, I don't know why you would think this would be $100 a year, but I think I know what's happening here. You're not telling the full story. You are not telling the full story. And if you go into the comments, I don't think anybody's getting this. She's stupid as hell to believe that. Somebody gets it. We're going to come back to that. TikTok didn't make people dumb. TikTok just showed us who the real dumb people are. That's a fact. I'm crying. $100 a year is a diabolical scam. If she really thought that was real, I got a condo at Nemo's Point to sell her. 100 a year is crazy, and that should be an automatic red flag. I hope this is fake. She doesn't understand what a contract is. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. It makes sense now. Her voice aligns with these actions. Yeah, she do for a pretty girl, for a very pretty girl. She
who wouldn't take a time?
she has a voice that is very very manly. There, you would have to double check the tools, the merchandise to make sure that you're actually talking to a woman there. But anyway, I think I know what happened here. Okay, I believe, I believe she was bouncing that ass for some discounts. Okay, I believe she was bouncing that ass for a few discounts, and at some point maybe she decided I don't want to do it anymore, or maybe because you know how it is, like if you're gonna be bouncing that ass for your landlord, and then you decide, hey, I don't feel like it today, then the month, you know what I'm saying, you start changing stuff up, there's consequences to that. It's no way you actually thought that living in a nice ass tiny home, and I don't, this may not have been the actual tiny home, but there's no way that you thought living in a tiny home that you were just going to be out here $100 a year, um for the free ski. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do want to say this. This just tells you, this should just show you, right? Let me get back to y'all so we can talk. This just shows you how easy women have it. To even think that you would have the opportunity to live at any place $100 a year. She probably thought that because she's had a living situation like that for real. I need y'all to understand, these really pretty women, they live an experience that we don't live. Okay, I have an auntie who, granted it was Section 8, she has two daughters. She was living in a 3-bedroom townhouse for $26 a month on Section 8. While everybody else was waiting on, man, I'm telling y'all, when you are a pretty woman, you just live a different experience. And so she's probably used to things like this, where people offer her unreasonable deals that make no entire sense, especially when you're willing to bounce that ass for a discount. I think that's what's going on here, because even like, listen, I've been viral on TikTok before. TikTok ain't paying nothing. TikTok, for you to even have the mindset to think that you can move out of your people's house doing TikTok, you're crazy. You're bananas. Now maybe she has another job, or maybe she's selling that cat, or maybe she has an OnlyFans. I wouldn't be surprised if she has an OnlyFans. If she don't have an OnlyFans, it's probably time to start that OnlyFans right now. You know what I'm saying? Assuming that she bouncing that ass for for the rent. You know what I'm saying? If she's not, sweetheart, go find a man. Matter of fact, if you ain't got no OnlyFans and you haven't been bouncing that ass for the landlord for free rent, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I am a whole simp. I am a whole trick out here. I will prowl your ass around Atlanta like you're the goddamn princess of fucking I don't know. Anyway, nigga, shut up. I don't know where I was going with that. The point is, y'all know what the point is. I'll talk to y'all later, man.